Family, just wanted to get on here real quick. I'm going to show you how to do some gimpbap. That is the attempt. Anyway, as you see, I'm in the kitchen. And we're going to make some fried chicken wings. Stay tuned for more at Family Table, and I'll be talking to you soon. Peace. YouTube, well, here we are in the Brian and Andrea kitchen. Once again, as you see, I changed my shirt just because I'm going to be dealing with grease and it can get kind of messy, and I don't want to mess up my good stuff. So, excuse my appearance. So, if you like what you see after watching this video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you'll know every time that we do something on Family Table. And make sure you leave a comment if you would like to see us cook something, and if we can, or if you think there's a better way to do it, definitely give the suggestion. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, family, I just wanted to let you know the tools that we're going to use here for the gimpbap is I have 3 bowls. As you see, I have the empty bowl for all my vegetables, I have my flour bowl for my chicken, and I have the eggs. I'm going to use 2 in the bowl to do the dip to hopefully make my chicken wings crispy. I have my rice in the back that I need to cook for the gimpbap. I have my cutting board. Sorry, it's so close. I got my cutting board. I also have flour. Well, already have the flour, but you know, you got your flour. I got my, as we call it, the Fry Daddy, and I have some tongs. Not sure if I'll use these, but I have them. I also have some seafood snacks. I have some carrots. I have some celery. I got some green onions. I also even have the dry seaweed. You get 10 to a sheet in this form. I have my cooked shrimp, so I just have to heat it up. I have my wings. I have my bowl that they're sitting in. I have my grease. I have my other pot for the rice, and then I have my frying pan. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me get myself together, and I'll see you in a few. Alright, family. Well, what we've done is it's a total of 4 wings, but we're going to show you the one, and then we're going to go ahead and go through the process. As you see, we're putting it in the flour, making sure it's coated, and then we're moving it to the egg. Now, you can use tongs, you can use a fork, as my hands are showing. You can use a fork, you can use your hands, and whatnot, and then you gotta make sure it's covered. And then after you make sure it's fully covered, or mostly covered, you take it and put it back in the flour. Make sure it's covered again. Now, we did pat it dry, we rinsed it off, and then we pat it dry. It's up to you if you do or not. Either way, it doesn't really matter in my book. And as you see, we have the thermometer. Now, with the frying thermometer, it says it's at 350, I believe. Let's look. See that? I don't know if you can see it, but it's at the 350 mark, and I believe that's where it's supposed to be. But we're going to go ahead and put it in the grease. As you see, we got the clean grease, and we're putting it in. And in the meantime, while that's going, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of cheat. I got a food processor, so I'm going to use that to do my vegetables and whatnot and get things ready. And I'm going to get the rice ready. Talk to you soon. So while the grease is going and the chicken is frying, I'm going to go ahead and prepare the rice. I'm doing the one that is for the 8 servings, so it's the 4 cups of water, 2 cups of rice. It'll yield 6 cups of rice, because I need to make sure I have enough, and hopefully it's enough for today and tomorrow. That's the plan anyway. And we're going to try to do it on the drier side to make it a little bit sticky, so to speak. That way it can stick. And right now I'm just waiting on my water to boil, and I'll have my rice ready to go in a moment. See you soon. As you see, we have our green onions. We're going to manually cut those. And then you see we have the celery. It's been washed, clean. We're going to put those in the food processor so they can be shredded. And then we have some carrots, some baby carrots. They've been washed, and we're going to put those in the food processor as well. And then we're going to put them in that big red empty bowl that you've seen, and we'll show you the finished product. As you see, we have our food processor with our slicer shredder attachment. We're going to use that. The lid's right there. And we're going to feed it in, and we'll show you the beautifulness once it's done. So now we're going to take the mixture, that beautifulness. As you see, there's a little water in it just because of the celery and whatnot. So we're going to take the mixture and we're going to go ahead and put it in this cheesecloth because we want to make this as dry as possible for what we're doing anyway. And we'll show you the beautifulness, even though that's not a word, the beautifulness is once it's done. So here go our mixture. We added the green onions, and that's what it looks like. Well, it's going to look good. It's going to look real good when we go to do the gimpbap. As you see, our chicken is now done, and I forgot to mention, and I'm sorry, I always forget. We're going to put it here on this cooling rack, so the grease, well, I can't even talk, so the grease can drain, but that's what it looks like. Oh, doesn't that look good? Oh, I wish you could smell it. It smells so tasty. But anyway, we're going to put it on the cooling rack and we're going to move it to the side and let that cool off while we finish while we go ahead and move on to another part of the meal. But this is part of the meal. I figure I try to hold the camera this way. And then we're going to move on and I'll be doing the shrimp next because the rice is on for 20 minutes. We're done frying and I'm about to do this shrimp. It's already cooked, so all I really have to do is heat it up, cut it up, and mix it with the crab and whatnot, or do a separate. Haven't decided on what we're gonna do. But look at that chicken. I wish I could share it with you, but we'll put it all together so you can see what everything looks like. Talk to you soon. Our rice is now done. Yay! And we got it to the consistency that we wanted, which is like kind of sticky, so it can adhesive or whatever you want to call it to the sushi paper. Now what we're going to add to it is sesame seed oil. Andrea, why are we adding sesame seed oil?
What'd you call me?
Andrea, why are we, oh, I'm sorry, Chef Drea, why are we adding sesame seed? Why are we adding sesame seed oil?
To give it that nutty taste when you have sushi.
All right, so there you have it, folks. So this is the idea that for the gimpbap, we watched this show, this channel called Aaron and Claire on YouTube. So do you want to make sure to check them out? We'll make sure to put them in, I guess that's the description box or whatever, so you can go check them out. But this is where we got this idea from, but this is our version. So it may not look like it, so I'm going to show you the corner. But what we're going to do is we're going to cut this up into smaller pieces so it can fit into our gimpbap. And then we'll add the shrimp, because I was corrected earlier. You do not have to heat up the cooked shrimp if you're doing it, what we're doing, because we're not really doing anything but putting it in. We did drain it, though, from the water and whatnot. So we're going to cut these up into strips, maybe cube or however, but how you see it done is probably what we'll do. Because it's such a big piece. And this one is for we have two cutting boards. We have a clear glass one. This one's for where we cut all our meat. And then the other one's like all the vegetables and non-meat. Okay, so as you see, I got my seaweed right here. And I got my rice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a spoonful of rice. I'm going to put it here. As you see the steam, I don't think that really matters though. And then I'm going to spread it out. I'm doing a bad job of spreading it out. But I'm going to spread it out. I know. Spread it out. I know. Spread it out. And then I got to get some more rice. And we're going to put it there. I'll spread it out. That's my spread it out song. Spread, that might be a lot, but I'm going to add a little bit more. Now this is my first time doing this, so if I'm doing it wrong, don't hate me. Just love me and give me some tips for the next time I do it, because this won't be the last time. So we got a lot of rice. As you see, it's kind of sticky, which is good. So now I'm going to get my bowl. Remember these? I'm going to get my bowl of veggies. I'm going to put it on. As you see, I'm putting it in the middle, sort of. Boom, boom, boom. Hopefully I don't overstuff it. Then I'm going to get my first set of meat, which is the crab. And I ate a little bit. Yes, I did. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. So now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll this. Hopefully I roll this good. Am I doing this right, Chef Dre? You don't know. Okay. She don't know. Oh, yeah. Then, look how fat and juicy and terrible that is. I'm going to put some water. Oh, I'm doing horrible. Put some water. You want the water or the oil so it'll close up. I'm going to do that. And boom. I'd say not bad for my first attempt. Not great, but it's the first attempt. And I'm loving it like McDonald's. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the rest. And I will show you what they look like when I'm done. Alright, so this is the finished product. Oh wait, I forgot to show y'all. I'm going to cut this one just to show you. But we did 4, and then we put the rest away. But we did these 4 with the chicken and whatnot, because it turned out to be a lot. So I'm going to cut this in half just to show you. If I can cut it in half. I know I got a steak knife, probably not the best knife. You probably want a butcher knife or another knife without the serrated edge. But this is what it looks like on the inside. That actually looks good and tastes good. And then all you do is you just take it, and you just take it. Okay, well, I got the wrong type of knife, as you see, but that's what it looks like. And then you just cut it up into little circles if you want, or you can eat it like this. Yeah, to make it look like that, or you can eat it like this. Get you some dipping sauce of your choice, and have at it. Well, I just want to thank everybody. This is the finished product, cut in half. This is the gimpa. This one was filled with the shrimp and the crab meat with the rice and the vegetables that you've seen, with the fried chicken wing, as well as the leftover crab. So I just wanted to share, and that's what it's supposed to look like. That's how I'm eating it. Wanted to say thank you for joining us for our dinner time as well as our date night. We wanted to share this with you guys of what we were going to do and just have something up there since it's been about a week. So we wanted this. So when you see this, it'll probably be either Saturday or Sunday. Just wanted to share. Hopefully you enjoy when you give it a go. Let us know in the comments what you think. Did you try it? What could I have done better? What did I do wrong? And if you like what you saw and you want to see more, leave suggestions in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and always, always hit that like, just to let us know that you're there. And we will see you again at Family Table. Till next time.